I can edit that one out. Welcome to your instructional video for your lamp. Hopefully this will help you so I don't have to run around like mad during class answering all the questions. This is designed to give you all the steps you need to make a functional, beautiful lamp created at Maple Hill Junior Senior High. I hope you enjoy the video. So most of you by now, all of you should have, because we don't have a wood shop anymore, should have the box built for the base of your lamp. You should have the space cut out for your switch, the hole drilled for your lamp socket, the hole and the notch cut out for your wire. Some of you have already started a bit of the wiring, but I'm going to do this, hopefully this video will help you finish it. Some of you have not started, so this will help you start it. So you should have a wire. This has gold insulation on it. Yours probably has black insulation for most of you. Makes no difference, it's the same type of wire. If you see, look closely, you see two separate wires within this cable. You're going to need a screwdriver. This is a Phillips head. Remember, that's the plus sign. You're going to need a pair of wire strippers, your switch, and your lamp socket. So this will get us started with all the wiring. First thing we're going to do in this cable, you see the two different wires, we have to split one end. So getting in there, you might have to get in there with your wire strippers just to snip the end, then you can pull it apart. Like so. You should have two wires, 1, 2. Alright? If we look at the bottom of our lamp socket, the reason we need those two, you take your lamp socket apart, 2 screws. What do you know? Alright, so we are going to now take one of our strands that we split apart. We're going to cut it, leave about 2 inches or so at the bottom. We're going to cut it with the wire strippers. So we should have one small piece of wire. Then we should have the long piece we didn't cut and the short end that we just cut off of. Now we got to strip the ends, strip the insulation off the end so we can expose the bare copper, because that's what's going to make the connection for our electric to flow. So we're just going to take the wire strippers. You got that notch in the middle. You want to put the wire in there. You don't want to squeeze all the way. Just cut into the insulation and pull, and you should end with the bare copper showing. We want that on both ends of our short cable. And we're going to do the same thing on the long piece that we had split. We're going to do the same thing on that short piece that we cut from. So we should strip a total of 4 ends, 2 on the big, 2 on the small wire that we cut off, 1 on the big wire we kept on, and 1 on the small piece left over from the cutoff. So you can twist your strands. This is stranded wire. You can twist them together to help us when we make the connections. Okay. Now what we're going to work with first is the inside of that lamp socket. So we're going to take the bottom, we're going to take those screws, just loosen them up. We don't want to take them out. There's no need to take them out. So loosen them up. Now you should have the screws just loose, but not all the way out. Alright, now you're going to take the short wire, take that bare copper from one of the ends, doesn't matter which end, make a hook on the end of the wire. There's a little hook. And I'm going to put that around the gold screw, just around our gold screw. I'm going to screw back down the screw so it pinches the wire and holds it together. That's going to make the connection. So that makes our connection. This is going to be our hot wire because it's going to be connected to the switch. It's going to bring power in. Alright. Now we're going to take the long piece that we didn't cut off, and we're going to do the same thing to the silver screw. Take the bare copper, make a hook, wrap it around the silver screw, tighten down the silver screw so it clamps that wire in there. That makes our connection for our electric to flow, and it holds the wire in place. So you should have something that looks similar to this. Now we're going to take the wire, the rest of the opposite end of the cable, not the end that we just connected, the opposite end of the cable, and we're going, mine has cut ends, we're going to cut those off. We're just going to take that through this bottom part of the lamp socket. We're going to send it through all the way. Then we're going to send that short piece that's attached to the gold screw. We're going to send that through so you can pull the base of your lamp socket, or pull the middle of the lamp socket into the base. Now we can put the top on so it stays attached. Okay? We should have our short wire and our other longer wire pulled out from the bottom of the lamp socket. I'm going to take that cable and put it right through the big top hole. I'm going to attempt to get that, since I can see right now, through the hole in the base of the lamp that we should have drilled. And more. There we go. Might give you a little bit of a fight. Alright, there we go. So then you can pull everything through. Pull the lamp socket in. Now we have the cable coming straight out of the bottom. And we should be able to pull our other parts up through to here. So this in this hand is that short piece that's attached to the gold screw. This is that other piece that we had cut from. So the little piece that's attached in this hand right here is going to go to the bottom screw on the switch. Now, how do I know which one's the bottom screw? If I'm looking at the switch, right now the switch is down and I can read the word off. That's how I know it's the bottom. The gold screws, if you're looking at the switch, the gold screws are to the right, the green ground screws to the left. We don't really need that. We can actually just screw that right in. So your two gold screws should be, if they're tightened down, which they probably won't be, you can loosen them so we can wrap the wire around. So I'm going to take that short piece right here, and I'm going to wrap it around the bottom screw. And then you guessed it, I'm going to tighten that screw down so it holds that wire in place, makes our connection. Okay, so that's that piece right there. Hopefully you can see it. Then this is the other short piece that we had attached to that gold screw. That's going to go around this screw. Tighten it down. So we have the two separate cables connected. After that, we'll be able to drill holes and screw the switch right into the front of our box. And following that, we will put in a plug on the end attached to the other end. Okay? That's all we have. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it's helpful.